What if I told you the man who claimed to represent the poor now lives like America's quiet royalty? Today we're counting down JD Vance's most expensive luxury assets from the lowest price to the most unbelievable number at the top. Number 5. Capitol Hill rental property. JD Vance owns an $800,000 rental property in the political heart of America, Capitol Hill. But what makes this property impressive isn't just the price, it's the location and the strategic thinking behind it. Capitol Hill isn't an ordinary neighborhood. It's where legislation is shaped, where power moves quietly from one meeting to another, and where the people who live next door might be lawmakers, advisors, or high-ranking policy strategists. By owning a property here, JD places himself right inside the flow of influence. The unit brings in around $3,800 each month, creating passive income that grows while he focuses on bigger political roles. And the demand for housing in Capitol Hill never slows. Politicians, ambassadors, legal advisors, they all want to live close to the action. This guarantees that JD's investment won't just hold its value, but will likely rise year after year. It's a quiet demonstration of how he uses wealth, not loudly, not with flashy cars or watches, but with long-term, intelligent investments that only insiders understand. Number 4. 100-year-old Alexandria farmhouse. In 2023, JD Vance stepped deeper into elite real estate by purchasing a 100-year-old farmhouse in Alexandria, Virginia for $1.64 million. Alexandria is the type of place where history and wealth blend together. The streets are lined with preserved architecture, upscale cafes, quiet parks, and residents who carry decades of political and financial influence. When JD bought this farmhouse, he wasn't just buying a home. He was buying entry into a community with a legacy, a place where every house has a story and every neighbor has connections. The property itself likely featured vintage craftsmanship, thick wooden beams, classic brickwork, and restored details that reflect a century of history. But JD also had the comfort of modern upgrades that turn an old structure into luxury living. It's the kind of home where you can imagine political discussions happening late at night on the porch, or quiet mornings drinking coffee while overlooking a well-kept garden. This purchase showed that JD wasn't only gaining wealth, he was learning how to live the lifestyle of people who've had it for generations. Number 3. Alexandria farmhouse. Just 2 years after buying the Alexandria farmhouse, JD sold it for around $1.9 million, gaining nearly $300,000 in profit. But the number is only part of the story. What truly stands out is the speed and precision of the decision. Real estate flipping isn't easy, especially at the $1 million level. It requires understanding market timing, buyer psychology, and neighborhood trends. JD managed all of that flawlessly. He bought at the right time, held it during a period when luxury demand in the area surged, and exited at the perfect moment. This is the kind of real estate move typically made by seasoned investors, people who study market cycles and make their money quietly, behind the scenes. By flipping a high-end property in such a powerful suburb, JD proved he's not just a politician stepping into luxury, he's someone who's learning how to profit from it. This move shows that his wealth isn't just coming from salary or book deals, it's coming from smart, calculated strategies that multiply his net worth while strengthening his position in elite circles. Number 2. Cincinnati luxury mansion. JD Vance's Cincinnati mansion, valued at about $1.9 million, is more than just a beautiful home. It's the ultimate symbol of how drastically his life has transformed. The mansion sits high above the Ohio River, giving a wide, cinematic view of the water and the city. This kind of location is chosen by people who want privacy and prestige at the same time. Inside, the mansion carries a timeless charm. Rooms with decorative woodwork, warm lighting, and craftsmanship that suggests old-world luxury, large open spaces that feel both peaceful and powerful, high ceilings that create the sense of importance and calm. This isn't a house decorated to impress guests. It's a home designed to create an atmosphere, a place where you can imagine important conversations happening over dinner, quiet family nights in front of a fireplace, and strategic phone calls made from an office overlooking the water. Owning a mansion like this shows how far JD has risen, from a childhood full of instability to a lifestyle where comfort, peace, and high-end living are the new normal. And what makes it even more interesting is that JD's style isn't loud luxury. It's intentional luxury, the kind that blends into the environment but still speaks volumes. Number 1, total net worth. At rank 1, we have JD Vance's total net worth, an impressive $12 million. But this number becomes even more shocking when you understand how rapidly he built it. Most people take decades to reach millionaire status. JD did it through a combination of perfectly timed opportunities and powerful connections. His money comes from multiple streams: venture capital partnerships with billionaires in Silicon Valley, tech investments that likely grew quickly during boom years. His best-selling memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, which exploded in popularity and later became a Netflix film, giving him both income and national visibility. His political career, which opened the door to speaking fees, connections, and influence. And of course, his real estate decisions, smart, calculated moves that turned properties into profit. Together, these income streams form a picture of someone who learned how to scale wealth at a high level. Someone who transformed from a struggling kid into a multimillionaire, moving confidently in elite circles. Whether people question his motives or admire his rise, one thing is impossible to deny. JD Vance has built a financial empire that places him firmly among America's wealthy elite. JD Vance went from surviving chaos to mastering luxury, and his story gets more unbelievable with every step. Stick around, because the next wealth story is even crazier.